Hey guys, and welcome to week 21 of my devlog for Finding Home, the zombie game I'm making. Remember, I was saying that I had a little time to work on the project because I was doing a crunch? Well, we just finished crunching and we still ended up missing the deadline. So, the company that I've been working with for 4 years is deciding to scrap the project. So pretty much 4 years of work and effort has just gone down the drain. Even at that all that extra crunching, just all extra work, it's just tossed kind of, and that happens. You know what I mean? Even when they came out with Blizzard came out with Overwatch, remember they said that was a scrap project that's been pushed around. Sometimes when you just don't meet deadlines and just having a hard time getting everything flushed together, it just goes to the wayside. That being said, I'm gonna focus on my own stuff, hopefully more, and have still have fun with the engine. You know what I mean? Take what I learned as an experience, and it's not the first time. I worked with a ton of other companies like that, and it just happens unless you. That's why some people just jump for the big guys, but I like to live where I live, and the big guys are only in specific areas usually, and you get stuck doing a specific task. If you're like a programmer for AI, that's all you do is AI. You usually don't get to jump around the from art to dev or dev to design, and I like to dabble on it all, right? So, speaking of which, you may notice that the map does not look the same. That's because I'm not on my computer at the moment. I'm on my fiance's computer, and this is her map. She, again, like I mentioned, there's going to be multiple maps. Each map is going to be could be completely different. Um, with Unreal, you have a game mode that you could override, and the game mode will have its own type of player pawns and HUDs and character controllers. So you could almost have a completely different game and a different map, and it will all just run fine. Um, so her map, she is going to have a different character customizer than me, and different character movement and stuff like that. But her map is more of a kind of wooden farmland, I would say. Um, so you got a nice little harbor here, a lot of wooden houses and stuff. And she could add some more different types of wooden houses and stuff. Lots of farmland. It's a fairly big size map that we got going on here. And again, the roads are just splines, so they're just kind of like drawn out. And got little town areas all over. But as you could see, I've been helping her out get everything set up, and that's kind of what I've been doing this week. Just making sure that and doing some tests with her. But you can see these grid boxes here, my level and streaming volumes, and I just want to test how the level streaming volumes were going. Right now, I am playing around in this area here. That's where we came from. If I zoom back down, see there's the car and random assets that I had placed there. I was doing testing with. And I wanted it so that you couldn't look out. So if you're standing like right at the edge of the road here, you're not gonna look out and see nothingness. So all five of the local areas also load. And right now, I think I'm gonna have to really minimize that or work with that to stream it in at certain times. While you're driving, if you're going from place to place, like if I go on a diagonal from here into this zone, you don't notice it. When you notice the big downtime is pretty much on the load. When, like for instance, I've been packaging the projects and testing how the package has been going, and that's when you notice it. When I hit play here, Usually it's not too bad. It takes this, even for this massive map, on average anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. I am streaming right now, so it might take a little bit longer. Or sorry, recording right now. So, but yeah, and see, I get in, and again, even if I got in the car, there's no, I wouldn't be able to see anything popping up. It'll all be loaded before I get there. Um, but that's not the same for when I'm packaging. There's still a lot to do for this map, by the way. It's definitely not a completed map. She is working on interiors next, I believe. Yeah, because there's no interiors, I think. She's putting in stuff. Yes, it's a bright white toilet. I won't have any. I don't have any really. I do have some couches and stuff that look kind of olden that will kind of match this kind of environment. But sometimes it's what it is. You have what you got, and I'll be looking around to see if, or maybe even trying to bring in some of the assets to Blender and try to dirty them up to make it match the scene. But I'm going to worry about that later. Sometimes you just get nice fresh white stuff and it doesn't go with the dirty, grimy kind of town you're in. But yeah, this is kind of what her map looks like, and if friends or families want to join in, I'm sure each map is going to be completely different to give players a variety. She's still going to be doing zombies, like I said, but she's going to have probably more farming and stuff in hers. We got a farming pack. Also, her character system is going to be slightly different than my system. My system has individual tops and bottoms, but it's the older, because I didn't make the character creator. It's the older version. New version's coming out, version 5, and the version 5s use sets. So, like, if you're a military guy, it's a military outfit, or a nurse outfit, or a lawyer outfit. You know what I mean? It's just all one full set. I didn't like that. I wanted to do customization. I'm still pretty sure you'll be able to customize, like, accessories, but I'm not too sure on that. I'll have to see how that guy does, but I think he's going to have a lot more options. I think even, like, he was talking about doing, like, kids to have, because it's just adults right now. But for if you're customizing NPCs and stuff like that, it'll be easier. But yeah, I wanted to also show you, after we took a look at the map, I also wanted to show you just one of my packaged versions, that show you kind of what it would look like and what the problems I've been having and what I'm trying to optimize here. Oh, maybe I should close this just in case. Her specs aren't the best in the world. So this is what the when I package it kind of looks like. You have just the engine files and just like a content folder, I guess, with saved information. And like I said, the exe takes a little bit right now. That's because it's trying to load that whole world. 5 sections of it right now. And normally you'd have, when you hit the exe, you'd load into a menu, and then maybe you'd stream into a small room or something like that, and then you start loading the rest of the stuff in the background. Just did this a couple minutes ago, and I'm not too sure if it's just because I'm on stream, but usually it doesn't take this long. I think I might have broke it. Oh, well, there we go. And like I said, I got this little platform I'm standing on right now because, yeah, there's a toilet over there. The world's loading in still. I lost my car too. It fell down. So again, that's just figuring out the loading, streaming, and stuff like that. There we go. As you can see, it is coming in, but just... So again, there's tons of different remedies everybody does for different games. Some people just build, they start you off in a house, and then while you're moving around the house, the rest of the whole world's loading. And again, this is what I was talking about. This is one of the sets. She comes with the full set, and then they'll have like it's like a dresser that you could open up and change. I have disabled it for now, and it shows you how to sit, character customizer, and I was testing weapons and stuff. But this is a packaged version of the game. And obviously, like I said, we still have a lot of work. This is just one of the many maps, but I'm working on getting the character suited up for her, and I'm going to be working on some of the optimizations for her, so she could just go back to focusing on the houses and stuff. So you have some problem with the doors there. But alright, yeah, this is pretty much it that I've been working on these last couple of weeks. So I'm going to finish helping her out. And then I'm still working on my game. And I'll be able to show you what's going on. And maybe I'll get both the maps together. I don't think I'll be able to get them both together this week. But maybe the next week. And then you can see the drop-down menu. Hit escape here. You can see I have the same style menu from before. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. And you guys have a good one. Bye.